Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio, my friends. It's Saturday. Wow. We love Saturday. We love the weekend. We love it. I'm your host, Lee. I'm broadcasting live from outer space. It's Saturday in outer space, which is the same as Saturday on Earth. It's a good break. We get to relax. We get to spend some time outside in space. We get to run around. And we get to have Story Pirates Radio with you. So thank you for joining me on your weekend. I hope that you are already off to a great Saturday. I know that I am, and so many of you are already in the comments. Let's get started with Story Pirates Radio Roll Call. First up, we got Lila from Brooklyn, who's bringing the Story Pirates Creator Club all the way up to Montauk Club, swashbuckling and cleaning at her dad's office today. Amazing. Enzo says, "What up, my buddy Lee? It's Saturday, and that means my mom is listening to Story Pirates Radio with me." Hi, Enzo's mom. It's very nice to meet you. Auden and Una are here. Auden says, "Lee Overtree, I love you, and I also love Peter the best, and Una's still sleeping. Bless you, Una." And Brittany's the best. Brittany's my mom. Bless you, Brittany. Bless you, Brittany. I agree. And thank you for saying those nice words, Auden. We love you too. Miles is here. What up? Nora and Hazel, super sisters, watched the improv show last night and loved it. Me too. I also loved it. And we have two guests from that improv show on the show today. More about that in a minute. Squigs is here, and Squigs thought it was still the week. But then her dad told her it was the weekend, so she's going to have a Dutch baby for breakfast. The weeks go by so fast, but when we get Dutch babies, no one's complaining. That's like a big pancake, right? Don't anyone freak out. Liv and Bryn are here. They say, "We love you!" I love you guys too. Mona Rose says, "Sorry I missed yesterday. It was my birthday. And today I'm listening with my friends Leaf and Sybil." Don't worry, they're cool. Mona Rose, happy birthday yesterday. You never have to worry about missing the radio show, but we missed you for sure, and I'm so glad that you had a good birthday yesterday. Leaf and Sybil, what up? Welcome to the club. This is the radio, and I'm glad you're here. Rowan and Saoirse are here. They say Spring of Deception continues in Vermont. 4 inches of snow last night. Wow. We are busy making movies today while we wait for our Story Pirates Radio. Wow, 4 inches in Vermont. There are a lot of things to love about Vermont. But those long winters, I don't know. Emmeline in Victoria, BC is here listening to the radio on their balcony with her bunny while enjoying a babychino. That's like a cappuccino. A baby chino. She says, "Happy poop day." Happy Saturday. Is Saturday poop day? I wasn't aware of that. But, I hope you have a good one anyway, Emmeline. Helen Watermelon is back, still hand sewing her doll and singing President Worm. Shout out to Enzo. Charlie and Dylan in Winnipeg are here. They say, "How's it going, Lee? We watched our first episode of the Friday night improv show last night, and we all thought it was great." I'm so glad that you watched. To everybody who watched that, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Adoration and Asa loved the show last night too, and there's a chance rubber ducks will attack the ship today. Is that because you sent them? Oh golly. Molly, the Maloney kids are here, and they say, "What are the chicks doing?" And the SPTV was awesome. Our mom's making rhubarb pie for Mother's Day. The mom's making the pie for Mother's Day? Should it be the other way around? It's fine. I'm sure she likes making that. And the baby chicks are, they're as big as houses now. They have to stay on the upper deck because they're too big for my room. They seem to be doing fine. They don't mind that they're as big as houses, but to me, it's slightly disturbing. But, whatever. We'll deal with it. They're cute. They still like cheap, flap, bach, all that. Silas and Joa are here. They practiced soccer this morning, and now they're really good at it. Emerson from Squamish is here. They're having watermelon today as a treat, and it made me think of my radio friend, Helen Watermelon. Hi, Helen Watermelon. Esther is here and says, "We loved the live stream last night." I'm so glad. Lily, who likes to draw, says, "Happy Saturday, Lee. I have my homework finally done for the whole week. Woohoo! I'm glad you like my comic. thinking about drawing one with DJ Squirmalot. I think there is a lot of potential for DJ Squirmalot in the comics world. I think of DJ Squirmalot sort of like, you know, the episodes of like the Archie comics or Josie and the Pussycats where they're in a band and the comics about like what it's like to be in a band and they're playing a show and they're going to practice and blah 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 blah. I feel like that could be like what the comics book's like. It's like, what is the day-to-day life of Worm DJ, you know? I think this could be a hit, Lily. Stick with me, kid. Oscar and Yelena are here. We've been painting and listening to the Summer of 69 and Frozen. What's your favorite song? Oh, I love the Summer of 69. I got my first real 16. And I love Frozen, as you know, even though I never remember the words. Vlad, Hazel, and Zelda are here. They say good morning, day, night, everyone. Oliver and Emmett are here. They say, we love you. I love you too. Langley says, Lee. Did you know that a group of jellyfish are called a smack? Right? That's crazy. What do they call a group of loofahs or story pirates? I think a group of story pirates is called a goof. Yep, there's a goof of story pirates. And a group of loofahs is called a slime. There's a slime of loofahs. Just making that up right now. I could be right, I could be wrong. You never know. Jack, Benjamin, and Matthew are here. Hello, my friends. Also, Dragon Nora and her newborn baby dragon and Dragon Egg and Dragon Cat are here. Hello, my dragon friends. Dogman's here, says the show was great last night. Lexington's mom is sleep typing, and I'm a pile of puppies. Wow, shocking development from Lexington's house. Samuel from Long Island is here, doing chores and making his own playroom in the finished basement. ISP is here and is still a DJ. Ollie and Zoe from Tacoma Park, Maryland are here. They want me to play Abby is Silly. I don't know where I have a copy of that. I have to take a look. Let me look in my file of very old songs. Do I have Abby is Silly in here? Oh, maybe I do. All right, maybe I'll play that for you guys today. You've been asking for a while. Petra and Rivka are here. They say, did you know that today is Lost Sock Memorial Day? In an amazing voice. Lost Sock Memorial Day. Bless all those socks. Bless them. Plink, Plop, and Ploop are back from Mars. The Grimmiest kids are here and ready to hear more about the resident aliens from last night. That's true. Squorsh, I think is the name of the Girl Scout. She's joining us, and Ben, the alien talent scout, will be joining us in just a few minutes. It's very exciting. Hillel is here to shiver his timbers. Francesca is here, says, hey, how are you? I'm great. Aiden is here from Boulder in Colorado. All hail the giant boulder that lives in the center of town that everyone in Boulder has to go kiss every morning. On behalf of all the story pirates, I kiss the giant boulder. Darby and Emmeline are here. They're pausing a viewing of Incredibles 2 and excited to hear characters from the Story Creation Zone last night. Yeah! Rowan's here. Zeus and Hera are here. Wow, finally getting along, are you, Zeus and Hera? Jane and Bryn and KC are here right in the middle of a Play-Doh contest, but we're pretending it's a cooking contest. You wrote Plato, and I thought maybe you were having a contest about the ancient Greek philosopher. You were like trying to see who could make a bigger shadow on the cave. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the philosophers out there. Jonathan's here. Hello. Jackson, Levi, Charlotte are here. Ooh, Medusa, Minotaur are here too. I knew Medusa and the Minotaur would hang out. Aveline is here. Jonathan, Lego Dude's here. Poseidon is here from the ocean. Oh my gosh, Poseidon, I know your little brother. Hannah from New Jersey is here, said, I really like the new podcast episode. And Hannah, you are correct about the new title of the Story Pirates album. Hollis the Awesome is here. Oh my gosh, Ollie from Tacoma Park, Maryland is telling me that he is the one who suggested Squorsh the alien last night. Ollie, what was that like to see your character brought to life like that? That's crazy. Wow. Thank you for sending that in. Leo says today is Video Games Day. That's lucky you, buddy. Jonathan, AZ the Flying Dolphin is here. Hello. Who else we got? Matthew, hashtag fashion icon from West Caldwell's here. Hello. Brooke, Claire, and Pierce are here. They say, why does it feel like winter? Are you in Vermont? That's my suspicion. Amelie says, Lee, tomorrow is Mother's Day. I am so excited. Tomorrow is going to be, as usual, is going to be All Request Sunday. But, and I hope you just did an echo for me, because that's our rule here, is when I say All Request Sunday, like a Monster Truck announcer, you have to say it right after me. So it's like this, All Request Sunday! Tomorrow's All Request Sunday is going to be special because it's going to be All Request Sunday by moms. We're going to play songs that moms want to hear. So, like, for example, Enzo's mom, you want to hear A Dinosaur Ate Me, but you might have to tune in tomorrow for Mother's Day. But maybe I'll play it today for Mother's Day. Who knows? We'll see. Sloan is here. Hello, Sloan. Who else we got? Rowan is here. Dogman. All right, talked about Dogman. All right, we're getting a lot of repeats here. Willem, a.k.a. Professor Snake, is here. Jonathan got a dog last night. Jonathan, congratulations. What's the name of your dog? Ooh, Claus the Tree is listening. That's exciting. Emmy says, it's board game day! Sojourn is here. Hello, Sojourn. Bob is here. Athena is here, goddess of the hunt. Am I right about that? About Athena? I don't know. Oliver is here. And Lupa's listening. All right, my friends, that is it for Story Pirates Roll Call. We're going to have a great show today. It's a mom's weekend, and so this one goes out to my buddy Enzo's mom. Here it is, A Dinosaur Ate Me.
I don't care if a dinosaur eats me. I'll run away, but a dinosaur will eat you if you don't run away.
Run away, run away,
Run away,
run away,
run away,
run away,
run away,
run away,
run away, run away, run away.
And after a dinosaur eats you,
After a dinosaur eats you,
the dinosaur poops you out.
no.
And they only eat twice a day. Just remember that. And then they eat leaves from the tree and go home and
Yes?
go home and
What?
go home and sleep. They squat and sleep, and that is how they sleep. They squat and sleep, and that is how they sleep. And they drink out of teapots. They drink out of teapots. Poopy tea.
I love a monster. I love a monster. I love a monster who flies. I love a monster who flies. I saw a monster who flies, and I went on its back. Oh, I saw a monster who flies. I saw a monster who flies, and I went on its back. It didn't bite me or anything. It didn't bite me or anything
Right.
because I love dinosaurs.
But not T-Rex, T-Rex or Spikosaurus.
I love everything, everything.
That is so good, but the dinosaur James.
See you, Mandy.
I am a carrot on Saturn, and it's a beautiful morning. And I'm hoping today is my special day, and my wish will come true. I want to be eaten, but no human has ever been to Saturn. So there's nobody here to eat you. Hi everyone, it's me, Fred the Carrot, and I just had the most amazing idea. So I'm just going to scream super loud and hope that a human hears me and comes to Saturn so that I can finally be eaten. Okay, here I go. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. I just remembered I'm in space. And in space, no one can hear you scream. Oh well. I am a carrot on Saturn, and it's a beautiful morning. And I'm hoping today is my special day, and my wish will come true. I wanna be eaten, but no human has ever been to Saturn. No human has ever been to Saturn. But if one day a human came to Saturn, oh boy, when a human comes, he will be hungry, he'll be starved. I'm the perfect provision, 'cause carrots help your vision, and we're tasty. Oh, when a human comes, oh, when a human comes, I'll be the big winner. When it's time for dinner, he'll eat me. The human will eat me. But no human has ever been to Saturn. So there's nobody here to eat you. I get it, background singers. I'm doomed to spend an eternity alone in space, uneaten. Whoa! What is that?
I am an astronaut who's made it to Saturn, and it's a beautiful morning. I am a human astronaut, and I've landed here on Saturn. Boy, oh boy, could I go for some B12 vitamins right now.
Excuse me. Hi. Yeah, I'm Fred the Carrot, and actually, I'm a good source of B12 vitamins.
Well, Fred the Carrot, could I eat you?
Yes! I mean, Fred, come on, play it cool. Yes. I am a carrot,
I am an astronaut,
and it's a beautiful morning.
and we know that today is a special day, and his wish will come true.
I'm gonna be eaten.
I'm gonna eat him, 'cause now there's somebody here, there's somebody here, there's somebody here to eat you.
Dreams come true.
Story Pirates Radio.
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio. My name is Lee, and that was Fred the Carrot, written by Alex from Brooklyn. And before that, we had A Dinosaur Ate Me, written by Nuala from Philadelphia. Tomorrow is All Request Mom Sunday. All request Mom Sunday! So moms get to request what other songs they want, and that one, A Dinosaur Ate Me, was for Enzo's mom, who says, thanks, Lee, I love Mandy Gonzalez. Yes, Mandy Gonzalez, the Broadway star who sings on A Dinosaur Ate Me. Good catch. We love the Great White Way here at the Story Pirates, and we love our friends that are there too. So thanks to Mandy and James Monroe Eichelhart for singing that incredible song for us. Before we introduce our guests, I want to tell you a quick shout out to my friend Hillel in Massachusetts, who's grown up sent in their incredible drawing of all of the Story Pirates podcast hosts, including Kitty and DJ Squirmalot. We're going to be posting it on the Story Pirates Instagram later today, so grown-ups, check it out. I think what Hillel did was actually kind of like figure out what the spirit animal of every host is. And so I'm drawn as a pink kitty, which is, if you know me, exactly what I am. I am a pink kitty. So thank you so much for that. I loved that. I love all the kids' ideas who listen to this show. And speaking of kids' ideas, last night, many of you watched our live improv show, The Story Creation Zone, hosted by Peter, and you gave your amazing ideas to bring brand new characters to life, and two of those characters are here to join us today to talk about their experience. Please welcome to the show, Squorsh the alien and Ben the talent agent.
Squorsh, hi! So good to be here today.
Oh my gosh.
Lee.
My friends, Squorsh, Ben, how are each of you in turn? How are you doing today? How are you recovering from last night's show?
I am recovering just fine. I spent all morning sewing on my brand new badges because, yes, as you recall, I am a very, very decorated Girl Scout. And so I spent the day sort of DIYing my badges on my belt.
It was a very fun morning, Lee. She was nice enough to let me help. She actually taught me how to sew. See, as I'm a talent agent, so you don't get a personal relationship with the clients often, but because the two of us are both secretly aliens and now we're both kind of living that alien life, she's showing me some things, I'm showing her some things, and I'm here with my kazoo enjoying my life.
Wow, that is incredible to hear from both of you. And I have a couple questions just from watching the show and seeing your journey as you're created, living your brand new lives. Do you mind if I ask some questions that have been sort of running through my head?
Absolutely, is what I say. Let's hear the questions, and maybe I might get a cool question badge at the end of it. Is my personal dream, but.
Hey. You never know. Question badges are really they're in hot supply these days. I might just hand one out. Okay, so
I hope you do, because we're wanting to. It's sort of like an EGOT. I'm trying to manage her so that she gets all of the badges. We want to make sure that representatives know that she can do just about anything. So book her, please.
Incredible. Well, Ben, this is my first question. Then is for you. Is like, what's it like to believe in someone so hard that you are willing to take a percentage of their income for anything they do?
Yeah. Well, it's not. I've been out of the game for a while, and I'll be honest. I've had some clients, both alien and human, and a couple animal. I had a goat named Sheila, and she had something really special, but she gave it up for family. But it's not easy. It's not easy, especially I'm a performer myself. So, but when you find somebody that has something special like Squorsh inside of her, I mean, Squorsh can kazoo out of her nose. I need to hold my kazoo.
Yeah.
So for me to believe in somebody it takes a lot to get me back in. But when I saw her, when I met her in the forest last night, I said, this alien has to be seen. Netflix, live streaming, movies, everything.
Wow, that's inspiring. I mean, Squorsh, it must feel amazing to have someone who's such a pro, like going to bat for you every day, trying to get you booked, helping you develop your career. Like, what's it like to have a talent agent like that?
Oh, it is incredible, Lee. It's the best thing that I could have ever wished for, because sometimes I just want to work from the forest.
Yeah.
I just want to work among the trees. I want to be around Claus, who was an amazing friend I just met last night,
Yep.
a wonderful willow tree that we became best friends. And sometimes you just want to work from the comfort of your home. And for me, that's the forest. And you really need a talent agent that will make that happen for you, that will bring the work to you, so you could keep doing your normal things. Like for me, that's growing my third eye and, of course, trying to get all my badges and the next uniform up.
Incredible. Incredible. Squorsh, I sort of have a follow-up for you. So last night was, in the show, a really, important moment for you. Not only were you revealed to all your friends and to everyone at the talent show as being an alien because of your third eye and the slime and all that stuff, but you discovered in that moment of vulnerability that someone very close to you was an alien too. Can you tell our listeners who that was and what that meant to you?
It was incredible to discover that the talent agent that believed in me all along was also an alien. It makes you feel not alone in the world, because you're on a different world, of course. And we come from the world skate bop. And it's wonderful to realize that someone else has done the long travel and just knows what it's like. It's like when you're traveling across the country, it's like, who else has done this? Oh, it's great. You know about the Grand Canyon? So do I,
Speaking of the Grand Canyon, we did just book a small live event in the Grand Canyons later in the year. Hopefully, the booking still stands. Where we're both going to be playing different songs from our rep. She's going to be playing the kazoo. I'm going to be playing her nose kazoo, and I'm going to be playing the kazoo with my alien hand. And the great thing about it is, Lee, is that everyone who comes to the concert gets half off on a Girl Scout cookie box. So we're doing a partnership with Girl Scouts of America. It's going to be a fantastic event. I can't wait. I can't wait for it.
Wait, Ben, I'm not sure I understood this. Ben, you perform with Squorsh?
Yes. Okay. So this is a good question because I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I also maybe I'm now trying to ride her coattails.
Are you double dipping? That's what I want to know. Are you taking a fee for performance and a percentage from her fee?
Absolutely. But that's business. That's business, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought Squorsh was a solo act. This is why I'm surprised. I just didn't I didn't know that you were part of the gig. Here's
the funny thing. Look, I inspired her. I showed her what she has, but that's not the story here. The bigger story for me is that, from my perspective at least, is come on. She inspired me. She made me realize that I can still coach. I don't have to just do, little small talent shows in my community, although that is important to me as well. I can get out there and perform. And I stopped performing because when you have an alien hand and you have to hold the kazoo, people scream. So she inspired me. It was her idea. Squorsh said, "Let's do a duo act," and it was beautiful. She embraced it, and that's the song we sung last night. Try to embrace it. So.
And are you guys co-headlining or are you opening for Squorsh?
That is a great question, Lee. And here's the thing. The entertainment machine must keep turning out product. Just like my stand outside the Stop and Shop, I have to keep selling the Girl Scout cookies. And so at the end of our journey last night, we realized that American Idol wanted to go global, actually universal, and do an brilliant American Idol. And they need more talent, all right? I have to realize that I maybe am the trend starter, but I have to share the wealth of the alien in the alien entertainment industry.
It's extremely generous of you, honestly.
Thank you.
It's honestly, I feel like it's like the backwards way it usually goes. You started solo, and then you joined a group.
Yes. Yeah. It's like the girls. It's like the Spice Girls, but in reverse.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's like
that was our plan. That was our model. We watched all of Beyonce's career trajectory, and we said, let's do it in reverse.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys need a DJ or if you need someone to sort of spin some records, hit that space bar during your show, but You should talk to DJ Squirmalot. He's the best DJ that I know in the business, and if you could get him on your tour, it might be a big boost.
I would love that. Right now, I know his people. I just spoke with his people, Lee, and he's touring with a bird. He's prepping
That's right,
a tour
Belinda.
with a bird for the first time.
Yeah,
I
Belinda
think,
and DJ Squirmalot are doing a national tour.
Yeah, so it's hard right now, but it's definitely something. Look, we're interested. We're saying yes to anything. We're so excited.
Yes.
That's great. I mean, I think we should go to our listeners in a minute for some questions, but I do have one more question just because I'm super, I just want to make sure you're being protected, Squarsh.
Wow.
So I'm just curious, like, Ben, exactly like what is your percentage? And more to the point, what do you do? Like a lot of times with talent agents, it's like you call them and they try to sound busy. You're like, hey, what's going on? And you're like, oh, I'm super busy right now. I have to tell you some stuff. And they give you stuff to do. And they're like, you need to be working on your social media presence, blah, 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 or whatever. But I think on Squarsh's behalf, Ben, I'd like to know, like, what do you do all day? How are you earning this percentage?
Yes. Well, my usual go-to back in the day was to sign talent and then fully not speak to them with 6 months at a time, not answer emails back, and then every once in a while throw them a bone and have them sort of rattle, have it shake their world, and just have them claw for the role. But that didn't work out. So I'm taking a whole different approach. Right now everybody can be online for themselves, so the two of us collaborate. We get a box of cookies, a box of Girl Scout cookies, and we say let's sort of blue sky this. Let's say, what are all the things you could do? And she actually just recently told me that she even is interested in a fashion line. So
wow.
we spoke with Girl Scouts, and we said let's do something. It's really about inspiring one another.
Yeah.
And she, it's I don't want to say it's a friendship, but it is a professional. It's a professional friendship.
And Squarsh, how are you feeling about the arrangement?
I honestly was feeling fine, but now I need to ask further questions, Lee. After you have really come to my aid, and I think maybe, Ben, we need to put like something in the contract that says if anything were to go wrong, I can maybe throw slime at you out of my mouth, or my third eye can, do something to make sure that there's an equal playing field.
I think that you know what? I think that's fair, and I think this is also great because I think you should post this on your Instagram. Make it seem like you're mad at your agent. Start some buzz. Get everyone talking. This is going to be fantastic.
I have heard that the music industry is a lot about beef, and so maybe we could stir up some. Yeah.
Yes, we stir up some beef. We sit down, we eat it, and we spitball some new ideas. This is amazing.
I am so inspired by both of you in the way that you're working together right now because, like any member of the media, here I am trying to drive a wedge between you, and you just come together even more, finding new ways to collaborate and get inspired. It reminds me of something I read in your book, Ben. You remember your best-selling book, Claw for the Role?
Claw for the Role, of course. And honestly, you can also still buy that book. I have a bunch of the books in a warehouse. They didn't sell that well.
Yeah, it's self-published. But I did read it, and I remember in Claw for the Role, it talked a lot about collaboration, and here I see it in action, and I'm just inspired.
Yes, chapter 2, all about you say know your collaborators and know thy enemies.
Listeners, I want to know what your questions are for Squarsh the Alien and Ben the Talent Agent, who's also an alien. So we're going to play a song, and while that's happening, if you would please write down, have a grown-up write in the comments, or with a grown-up's permission, write me in there and ask us what questions you want to ask to Squarsh and to Ben. We will answer them. It's going to be great. This next story comes to us is a request from Silas's mom for All Request Mother's Day. Here is Maybelle's Treats.
Good morning, class. I have a special announcement to make. We have a new student joining the 4th grade. Let's give a big eclecticity
My name is Maybelle. I'm in 4th grade, and I just moved here from Redwood Town. My life was awesome, but like in one snap, my world was turned upside down. I left behind the peach tree in the backyard where my friends and I would hang. My favorite local library, my friendly neighbor, Mr. Yang.
All right, Maybelle, I didn't ask for your whole life story, although bonus points for singing. That was really ambitious.
Thank you.
Okay, back to class.
Wait, one more thing. If you really want to understand who I am, I need to tell you about my favorite thing in the whole world. I love treats. They make life sweeter every day.
Maybelle.
Ice cream, cookies, candy always chase my blues away.
This is bad.
'Cause when you try your best on a spelling test, you earn yourself a treat. Oh boy. That's the kind of feeling that can't be beat.
That's enough. Maybelle, that word is inappropriate.
What word? Treats?
Stop, you're gonna get us in trouble.
What's wrong with treats?
Go ahead, tell her, class.
Maybelle, here in Eclect City, we don't have treats.
You never have a cookie in your lunchbox
Nope.
or chocolate after school when you finish a 6-page math assessment?
Nothing.
Treats are against the law, Maybelle.
What? Who would make a law like that?
The mayor, of course. He and he alone knows what's best for Eclect City.
More like Neglect City.
That's it. You just earned the whole class a 50-page assignment on why the mayor of Eclect City is an all-powerful king who is never wrong and cannot be challenged.
I wish I could go back to Redwood Town. I miss treats. They made life sweeter every day. No more cherry popsicles is really not okay. What am I saying? This isn't right. I'm gonna do something about it. I won't give up. I must persist. I'll make them treats they can't resist. I'm gonna change this town one bite at a time. Hey, volleyball team. Wouldn't you say you've worked hard enough to deserve a treat?
Very funny, Maybelle. Hey, treats are banned and you know it. No treats here.
Not for long. Not if I can help it. You gotta be careful, Maybelle. And you gotta taste this donut ice cream. I made it myself.
It's a trap, everyone. Don't do it. But it looks so good. I guess one bite can't hurt.
Well, what do you think?
This ice cream cools me down.
And this donut revs me up.
What a crazy treat combination.
All right, Maybelle, what can we do to help?
The PTA is meeting next week. You bring the kids, I'll bring the treats. The rest will be history. We're gonna change their minds one bite at a time.
And so, we are agreed that this semester the entire budget will be spent on building a playground for the parents. And with that, I call to a close this meeting of the PTA.
Wait!
Maybelle, the volleyball team, the entire school? What are you doing here?
We just think that all of you parents have been working really hard. We think that you might
Deserve a treat!
Everyone, okay, reel it in. If we could just have a seat, if we could just sit down, order. I will have order. This is the PTA order.
Maybelle, I will not have you barging into our very important meeting to tempt us with delicious. Is that a lemon meringue and cherry pie?
I can't take it anymore.
Give me that pie.
The citrus is exotic.
And the cherry is sweet.
What a crazy treat combination.
Listen up, parents! We're taking this movement all the way to City Hall! We're gonna change this law one bite at a time. And in conclusion, we must have treats in moderation.
ban is unjust. All in favor of overturning the Anti-Treats Act, say aye.
Aye!
All opposed?
Nay. I hereby veto this measure. There will be no treats in Eclect City. Ever!
Not even this strawberry shortcake rice crispy treat cupcake?
No, not even. Wait, how did you know? When I was a child, my mother would bake me strawberry shortcake rice crispy treat cupcakes.
Sounds like your mother is an innovative chef. Would you like a bite?
No, I couldn't. I'm the mayor.
Just one bite?
But, well, one bite wouldn't hurt. Oh, just a little taste. It's incredible. What a crazy treat combination. Maybelle, you win. I'll sign the bill. Welcome, people of Eclect City, to the grand opening of the newest addition to our revitalized downtown waterfront district, Maybelle's Treats.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Everybody, come on in.
Maybelle's treats make life sweeter every day. Crazy combinations. She's the town's dessert gourmet. To show you care, it's fun to share. Delicious things to eat. Hello, Miss Gertrude.
Why, hello, Maybelle.
Here are your cream-filled chocolate hearts.
Thank you for the treats.
That's the kind of feeling that can't be. Maybelle's treats. Da 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 da. Maybelle's treats. Da 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 da.
Sold out. See you all tomorrow.
The end.
Story Pirates Radio.
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio. I'm Lee, and that was Maybelle's Treats, dedicated to Silas's mom for Mother's Day. Coming up tomorrow, we got All Request Mom Sunday. Good work repeating. And if you are a mom and you're listening to the show tomorrow, let us know what you want to hear. If you're listening today, let us know too. I have a quick revision to make. I was talking about Hillel's drawing and saying that Hillel drew me as a pink cat. I have now been informed by Hillel that I was a werewolf. So, much more accurate. Thank you for drawing me as my spirit animal. You obviously listened to this week's episode. Sorry for calling it a pink cat. Please forgive me. Anyway, we have some amazing questions. Before the break, we talked to our good friends Squorch the Alien, hello.
Hello.
And Ben the Talent Agent, hello.
Hello, hello.
And they were both stars of last night's Story Creation Zone live show, created by some of you listening right now. And we asked you to send in questions for them. And boy, did you not disappoint. Squorch and Ben, are you ready for some questions from our listeners?
I am so ready. I am prepared. I'm ready.
Okay.
I can't wait.
This first one is for Squorch, and it comes to us from Liv and Bryn. And Liv and Bryn wanted to know, Squorch, how many badges have you earned and for what?
Wow, incredible question. At the moment, I have about 10 badges on my brown sash, and I have earned them for a variety of things. One for planting a tree in the Girl Scout tree garden. I have earned another one for properly identifying the difference between werewolves and vampires. Sometimes there's a confusion, and I have a very accurate sense of which one is which. Another one I have is for properly restarting the company RV.
Incredible.
Sometimes it breaks down, and you need to understand how to restart it so that we can all get through the woods safely.
Wow.
Those are just a couple examples of different badges that I have.
I think it's safe to say that you're an incredibly accomplished Girl Scout.
Wow. Thank you so much. I didn't want to say it, but now that you said it, I can say thank you. Thank you.
There you go. All right, this next question is for Ben, and it comes from Teddy. And Teddy's question is, how does Ben write books? And Ben, if I may, I think this is a two-parter. Like, one,
Please.
how do you write books with your alien claw? And two, what's your process like?
Right. Well, thank you for the question. Again, my book, Clawing Your Way to the Top, is available now, sitting in a warehouse. Now, how physically how? Well, it's easy. See, I have a human hand attachment that I am able to type on any PC, any laptop computer, even a phone. So I just put a human attachment on, and it's also very good to just keep that human. At night, I take it off, put it on my bedside table, and I kind of just sometimes I talk to it. Now, the other question is how. How really do you write a book? How do you write a book?
Yeah.
Now, that takes time. That takes energy, and that takes planning. I do outlines. I do a first draft, and I call it a bad draft. I say, let me do the worst version of this book, just so I'm out of my head. And then I go in and revise. I mean, Lee, come on. Your listeners are storytellers and writers, so they understand the process. So that's really my process. And other than that, it's a lot of Girl Scout cookies. And luckily, I got Squash to sort of offer me cookies whenever I want.
Ben, your concept of a bad draft is incredible advice to any writer out there. Whenever you're like, what do I write? I don't know what to write. Is it going to be good? Give yourself permission to write the bad version. And you don't ever have to show it to anybody. You don't even have to keep it. But giving yourself permission to do that can start those juices flowing. And hey, half the time when you write what you think is the bad draft, you realize this is pretty good.
Lee, you hit the nail on the head. Usually when you write the bad draft, you say, wait a second, I'm actually a poet laureate. I'm excellent.
Incredible. Okay, so this next question is for both of you. And maybe we'll go to Squorsh first. It's from Oliver, and Oliver wants to know, what is it like being surrounded by humans and needing to visit the forest to see Claus the tree?
Oh, yes. Well, that is sometimes very tricky because being surrounded by humans all the time, it's hard to escape. They have a lot of senses, 5, I believe. I don't have much experience with the things, but they do have 5 senses. So they're on high alert every time I try to go to the forest to see Claus. So sometimes I just have to politely ask a grown-up's permission and say, hi, can I go to the forest? You can accompany me. Or I have to transform into my alien self so that I can go undetected to see Claus.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
And Ben, what is it like for you now as someone who's also friends with Claus the tree and riding the coattails of Squorsh and her talents? What's it like to be surrounded by humans and going to the forest?
Well, listen, Lee. My client's coattails are encrusted in diamonds. She's got such a sparkliness to her as a talent, so I'll ride her coattails any day to comment on that. I get nervous because I don't want anything to happen to her. She is one of my. Well, she's my only client currently, but she's my favorite. If I were to have others, I wouldn't like them as much. So I say, you know what? Be Squorsh, go to the forest. Just make sure that, if you meet anybody, invite them to a gig. Super generous
of you, Ben. Okay, we have time for a few more questions. This one is for Squorsh. And Squorsh, it comes to us from Adoration and Asa, and they want to know, Squorsh, have you ever had a crazy pet before?
Oh, Adoration, that is such a good question. Yes. Well, on my planet, we have pets just as much as everybody else here does. So I actually brought my pet that is just, to you, they would look like just one octopus hand flapping in the wind, but I transformed them into a beagle. Which is a kind of dog. And so that beagle is by my side unless someone's not watching, and then I could transform him back into just a flapping octopus hand in the wind. But that is my pet.
Fascinating.
I love very deeply.
Wow, I love hearing about that. Okay, I think we have time for just one more question for each. This is a little bit of a lightning round for both of you. Ben, what hobbies do you have? And Squorsh, what is your favorite type of dancing? This comes to us from Eliza.
Okay, excellent. I love this. This is an opportunity, Squorsh, to really get people excited about your new dance album and workout dance videos. For me, my favorite types of hobbies I like to flip pancakes. I like to play the kazoo. And of course, I used to be an Olympic gymnast. I was in ribbon dancing. So that would be one of my favorite hobbies that used to be a profession. And Lee, I just want to quickly plug, I'm going to be taking over Story Pirates Instagram today. And later on, if you're watching, I will be doing rhythmic gymnastics. I just can't wait.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. So grown-ups, you can like our Instagram page and follow us there at Story Pirates to see Ben the Talent Agent take over our Instagram stories all day, doing rhythmic gymnastics, all sorts of crazy stuff. Ben, I also heard a rumor that maybe one of the Girl Scouts, who was my favorite member of the Girl Scout troop, who we didn't see a lot of last night, but was my favorite, Jessica, I think was her name.
Oh, Jessica.
I heard a rumor that maybe Jessica was going to show up on Instagram today as well.
Squorsh, you know Jessica well. Yes, Jessica is a rule-following Girl Scout, and she's excited. She actually is going to be part of the takeover as well. We're doing a partnership, so I cannot wait.
Yeah, I mean, if she's not there, that's fine. I just wanted to put it in the request.
No, she's gonna be there.
She's a rule follower. I love rule followers. All right, and back to you, Squorsh. Can you please tell us about your favorite kind of dancing?
I absolutely can. And like Ben amazingly tailed in here, is that this dance will be coming out as a sort of workout video that we will also be selling at the merch table when we go on tour with our nose playing kazoos. And I would just love also that once I say this dance, to wonderfully see Ben perform it on Instagram Live today, because he's good at it. I know that. And my favorite dance of all time is the bachata. It is a great dance where you move your hips in opposite directions back and forth.
Incredible.
Yes, and let's give him. How about we give him a little taste of a taste of the song that we do the dance to. It's sort of you sing a bit, I sing a bit. So you start it, Squorsh.
Okay. All right, here we go. The bachata is my favorite dance.
The bachata makes me happy.
The bachata, you move back and forth.
Move back and forth. And that's all we have so far.
That's all we have so far. But
incredible. Is that part of your act?
It is. Oh my goodness, I forgot to play my nose kazoo, but at the end the nose kazoo comes much like a musical break after the lyrics.
Incredible.
It's beautiful, and you're gonna actually be seeing. I'm gonna be asking later in the day, kids, for some suggestions about dance moves. And Squorsh, maybe you would be open to helping me with posting a video of the dance that they end up giving to us. I would love that.
Why not? If there's a badge involved in it, you know I'm there.
Yes, there certainly is.
Good.
So
Squorsh,
did she earn her badge?
Oh yeah.
Did who?
It's Squorsh, my client, Lee. We talked in the beginning. Don't flip the tables on me now.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know I was going to be put on the spot like this, but yes, I'm happy to say that Squorsh got your interview badge for today.
Yes.
Yes!
One step closer to the EGOT. This is amazing. And more importantly, I need help picking out which color beret I should wear today, the blue or the black. So if you go on Instagram, you can vote. Please have your parents help you vote for which beret I should use today. This is important. This has been an amazing opportunity. Squorsh, have you had fun? Because I certainly have.
I have had a great time, and I can't wait to get that interview badge. Please put it in the mail.
I absolutely will. It's, as you know, you're not so far ahead that you have your junket badge yet. It's just interview. But next time you come on, we'll get you the junket one. We'll be in some hotel lobby and we'll talk to a whole bunch of different reporters. It'll be great.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I love a challenge. Thank you.
Squorsh and Ben, you're incredible. I can't believe our viewers, our listeners came up with such incredible characters such as yourselves. Thank you so much for sharing your time today. We love you. Enjoy your time, and we'll see you on Instagram. Okay, Ben?
Okie dokie. Thank you for having me so much. This is amazing. Check out Squirsh's, all the different things she has coming out, and buy my book if you can, and help me pick which beret to choose.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Wow, what an inspiring time with those two. They are wackadoodles and just some of my favorite guests that we've ever had. So thank you, Squirsh, and thank you, Ben. Before we go, I want to remind you grown-ups that Ben is taking over our Instagram today, so grown-ups, check that out. Also, we'll be back next Friday, too, with Story Creation Zone, the live improv show. So if you didn't get to see it last night, start a free trial of Creator Club and use the button below to see it. If you like Squirsh the Girl Scout, then you are going to want to check out the performer who brought Squirsh to life, Alex, on our Music Monday class every Monday at 12:30 Eastern. This Monday, Alex is going to be teaching about poems and music like usual. It's going to be great. So check out Alex there. Check out Ben today on Instagram. Before we go, we have one more song for a request for a mom. This goes out to Miles's mom, and Miles's mom says, this is dedicated to all the single moms out there. Got to hang together, girls. Here you go. It's All 8 Unicorns.
All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns.
I'm a unicorn just galloping, singing my song that I love to sing. It goes
All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns.
I'm alone in the forest, but that's okay, cause I know I'm gonna have an amazing day. I'm feeling good because I'm feeling great. I'm a unicorn and there are only 8. I'm dreaming of glitter and rainbow swirls. OMG, there are my girls.
Hey. Oh my gosh, guys, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's so good to see you.
You look incredible, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you color your mane?
I did color my mane. Thank you for noticing.
Highlights?
Balayage.
Oh, it looks so natural.
Yes, I got mane extensions.
I mean, the blue just really pops with your eyes.
Do you like the beads?
Yes, I do. I was just gonna say that.
They're
The feathers.
amazing.
What?
Cause mane.
Oh,
Cause it's your mane.
that's really good.
Would you like to come over and play with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yay! All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. We're unicorns and we're galloping and we're singing our song that we love to sing. It goes all 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns.
Yeah, we're unicorns. Say it with me, girls.
There are only 8 of us in the whole wide world. 1, 2,
3,
4, 5, 6,
7.
Huh?
OMG, everyone stop.
There's a unicorn there, but she's tangled up.
Do you need help?
Yes.
We're gonna get you out of this mess.
Oh, wow, she's like super tangled.
I know.
It's like really bad. How did this happen?
It's really bad. I don't even want to say. It's too embarrassing.
Okay, why don't you just grab onto my hoof and then
Right.
I'll like move my other hoof like over this way.
Okay, yeah, so I would do that, but I literally cannot move at all.
You're my
Okay.
hair.
Yeah, be
I'm
careful.
sorry.
Be careful.
I'm to the left,
I'm so
but
in the
you're-
way.
but you're left.
Ah, gosh, I'm so awkward. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm all like 4 left hooves.
Hey guys, guess what's just up on Instagram?
I love it.
Did you hashtag all 8 unicorns?
I did. We're gonna laugh about this tomorrow.
All right,
Even
on the
more.
count of 3, let's just pull, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Pull, pull, pull. I'm free. Thank you so much for saving me. I was tangled up, but it's all right. Now we can gallop into the sunlight.
Let's dance around without a care. We're super cool because we're super rare.
All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns.
The end.
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio. That was dedicated to Miles's mom. My friends, that is it for Story Pirates Radio today. We'll be back tomorrow for a special Mother's Day All Request Mom Sunday. It's going to be great. I hope that you will join us. Until then, have a great Saturday, my friends. Stay creative, stay kind, and we'll see you next time.
Story